Here's Francis. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Bryant, and it's Duncan in at the 4 spot. Here's the floater, and Bryant finishes inside.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
On the wing, James. Back to Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
The East All-Stars shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Westbrook. Here's Francis. The pass to Yao. Screen by Duncan. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Yao.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good.
Oh! Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, wow. And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And that was an Unleashed Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Now here's Bryant, and finished off by Yao.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
It's stolen by Bryant. To the left side wing. Francis. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Francis has got his first points of the game.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
James against Duncan. Steps back and shoots. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, and I think all credit goes to that being just good offense. I mean, those are the kind of shots they want, and they got it.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, and he's off to the races.
Well, excellent defensive instincts. I mean, knows exactly when to strike on this end.
And Bryant gets it to go.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
There's the pick. Irving dishes to James. Over Francis. It's stolen by Bryant. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. He'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, David?
Well, Kevin, when I asked him about the defensive game plan, he said they have to clog up the middle and deny clean looks at the basket. If they can do that, he thinks they'll have the upper hand. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness and the fearlessness there, Greg. I mean, very committed to getting the shot he wanted.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. They set the pick. Left side, Irving. For the three. Garnett grabs the board. Passes it to Francis. Releases from 15, and the shot is good from Garnett.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here's Bryant. He has 6. Duncan with a screen on Westbrook. Bryant passes to Francis. 5 on the clock. Off the pick. Duncan. And it's the East with the rebound.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Hey, Kevin, no idea what happened there, quite honestly. I mean, seemed like he just mistimed that pass.
Here's Francis. He's covered by Irving. Yao with a screen on Durant. Yao the pass to Francis. Screen by Duncan. Kicks it to Garnett. Over Durant. And no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. Here's Francis, covered by Irving. Westbrook against Bryant. To the paint, here's Duncan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Throw good, Duncan. And so Duncan hits them both. Durant with it. Davis up top. Irving kicks to Westbrook. He's looking for James and finds him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Duncan. It's stolen by Davis. Now here is Irving. Durant against Garnett. Pass to Westbrook. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. Over Bryant. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Takes the 13-footer. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground. And because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Garnett the pass to Bryant. Over Westbrook. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got 8.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Durant sets a screen for Irving. No good from outside.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
Guys, Defense are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Francis. He's got 5. He kicks it to Garnett. On the wing, Bryant. Back to Garnett. 14 feet away. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
And here is Bryant following Russell Westbrook's 3. To the middle. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Yao. He's got 10.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They set the pick. Westbrook kicks to James. Davis sets a screen. Over Duncan. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Westbrook against Bryant. Yao trying to get open. It's hauled in by the East All-Star. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Westbrook. Outside for Davis. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Now here's Durant. Jacks up a 3. Francis grabs the board. Outside Bryant. Garnett the pass to Yao. The kick out to Bryant. Duncan with the screen for Bryant. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Here's Westbrook. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
New players in now for the East. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. That ties it up. George has got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
Hey, it's one thing to have the physical attributes, the length, the athleticism, to play good defense. But the other part of it is the instincts. And George thinks and feels things defensively as well as anybody in the league. And really excellent instincts at that end of the floor.
That's good from Arian. And here's Oladipo. Pass to Aldridge. Down low. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Aldridge. Beal's got his first basket.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Nash kicks to Nowitzki. Stolen by George. And the layup's good off the glass. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
O'Neal. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
Here's Peyton. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Peyton dishes to O'Neal. Nowitzki with the screen on Walker. Great open look there.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Aldridge. 1:12 left to play here in the first. Aldridge with a screen on Payton. He used that pick to get in close.
And the way Oladipo handles himself from inside is commendable. I mean, actually, it's tremendous. He does a nice job utilizing the strength that he has.
Now, here is O'Neal. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
It's his first trip to the line. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Here's Nash after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. O'Neal inside. Aldridge is covering, and the dunk by O'Neal. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Walker the pass to George. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. George has got 6 points.
I love the activity. George is not just a perimeter player, folks. You can depend on him down low, too.
Nash kicks to Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The away team up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
And you know what, Greg? It looks like they have an advantage there. I mean, I liked how they've made an effort, really a concentrated effort, to hit that glass.
Payton is out there with Nash. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Marion in at the 3. The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
You know, I think opponents have learned it the hard way. I mean, Walker is not a guy you want to put on the foul line. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
Payton against Oladipo. O'Neal kicks to Marion. Back to O'Neal. Out to Payton. Screen by O'Neal. From the wing. Payton. Good. Payton's got his first points in this one. And here are the East All-Stars now. Nash against Walker. There's Beal with the 3. Scored the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Nowitzki with the screen on Beal. Tipped away. Nowitzki against Beal. Nowitzki, no good. Walker with a clean look. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. The pass to O'Neal. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. The shot by Payton, no good. Now the East All-Stars with it. George passes to Beal. That one a little long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Andre Drummond's checked in for Oladipo. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Stojakovic against Beal. Aldridge a screen. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the Jay.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
Screen by O'Neal. Nash's shot is off. Here are the East All-Stars. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Shots good by Walker.
Kevin, he's been flat out phenomenal. Superb, scintillating this quarter. He's carving them up, knocking down everything.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
Barber guarded by Walker. O'Neal a screen on George. Marion kicks to Stojakovic. O'Neal a screen on Beal. Three-pointer, Stojakovic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Aldridge a screen. And Drummond throws it down.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Marion against George. Now Stojakovic. O'Neal a screen on George. It's Marion with the drive. Over George, and Marion gets it to go. Marion's got 5 now. Here are the East All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Walker. Pass to Aldridge. And it's Beal in the corner. Aldridge a screen. A floater. Another shot. Lays it up off the glass.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Marbury, guarded by Walker. Here's Marbury. Walker with some nice D. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Free throw line jump shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now an 11-point East All-Star lead.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Marbury. And it's sent back by George.
Terrific focus from George there, reading the shooter the entire way through. A great shot block. I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Some changes here for the East. James checked in for Aldridge. Russell Westbrook comes in for Bradley Beal. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Walker. Marbury covered by Irving. Dishes it to Bryant. Pass to Stojakovic. Duncan, a screen. Shot from the wing. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Stojakovic. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. There's the screen. Drummond a screen from deep. George. Great D that time from Stojakovic.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Drills the three-pointer. James has got 9.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Marbury, he's covered by Irving. Kicks to Duncan. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. The East All-Stars on offense. Irving passes to Drummond. Davis is checked in for the East. Kevin Durant comes in for George. Outside Durant. Drains it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Inside, it's stolen by Davis. And here we go. A finish. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
I like seeing Durant slam that one down. I mean, he's just powering it home thanks to that incredible position.
Pass to Stojakovic. To the inside, Duncan. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Duncan's got his second bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They set the pick. That's tipped.
Aggressiveness is fine, but you can't be this over-aggressive. I think he's got to dial it back some. They need him on the floor.
On defense, the visitors. 15-point game. Outside Irving. Poke loose. Little turnaround, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Pick by Yao. Here's Francis. That shot off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
It's stolen by Davis. It's Durant on the wing. All sorts of time. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And 12 points for Kevin Durant.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And the pass to Yao. Here's Bryant. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Irving kicks to Westbrook. Pulls up. Garnett with the block, and he gets it back. Tries again, and Durant lays it in. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Here's Irving. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Westbrook, no good. Here's Bryant. Great touch on the 16-footer. Bryant's got 16.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Durant kicks to Irving. It's deflected. It's stolen by Duncan. Durant against Garnett. Yao with a screen on Durant. The three from Bryant drains it from beyond the arc. Bryant's got 19 points.
Boy, I tell you, he has been lights out. Sadly, they're still behind. He needs his guys to step up.
Here's Durant. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
16 feet away, and it's good off the back rim and in. 21 points in the game.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
The kick out to Irving. Outside Westbrook. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. He's got 12.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Well, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Duncan's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Outside Westbrook. He kicks it to James. Davis setting the pick for James. Duncan with the block. Garnett the pass to Bryant. Got that one up quick.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
LeBron against Duncan. Outside Durant. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the East with some changes. Oladipo comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Dragic in for Kyrie Irving.
One shot. And Durant finally captured that elusive first championship in 17 and the finals MVP trophy to boot. An effortless scorer who has also made great strides defensively.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oladipo against Bryant. Yao with a screen on Oladipo. And Bryant kicks it over to Nash. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you'd like to out there.
Tries it from the top of the key. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Gotta have big-time nerves to hit a shot like that at the buzzer.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the East All-Stars. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. And here are the East All-Stars. They've got Anthony Davis. Irving is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's LeBron James. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. This is his second trip to the free throw line. That's good from Durant. Good on both. Bryant with it. And stolen by Irving. And there's the feed to Davis. Can't cash in from close range.
That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense, not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir. Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
James in the post. Duncan on him. And Davis throws it down.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. His three-pointers off the mark. Outside Bryant. Pass to Francis. Here's Duncan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Duncan's got 10.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
And how many more possessions like that would they love to get down the stretch? A bunch of them, I bet.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Here's Francis, covered by Irving, and stolen by LeBron. Left side, Davis. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
The East All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. and so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Now here's Bryant. He's got 23. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Bryant, that's for two. Keeps it alive.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
James against Duncan. Davis sets a screen. And James gets it to go. LeBron's got 11 points.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
So it's the visitors now. And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Francis. The dish now to Duncan. O'Neal inside. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Garnett. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Garnett's got 6 points.
Boy, I like seeing that toughness on the offensive glass. Did a nice job judging, anticipating where the miss was going, and then putting it back in. Nicely done.
Bryant against Westbrook. Davis with a screen on Bryant. Off the screen, Westbrook. O'Neal with the rebound.
This has been a rough, turbulent outing for him so far. Fortunately, the rest of his team has bailed him out.
To the middle. Here's Francis, covered by Irving. They get a hand on it. Duncan with a screen on Irving. Francis' shot is off.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
To the paint. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
New players in now for the East.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Duncan. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
And Drummond kicks to Walker. Drummond a screen. Drummond with a screen on Marion. George, that's a two-pointer. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. George has got 10 points.
Like the shooting form, George, with really strong mechanics. That's why the shot looked so pure coming off his fingertip.
Barber, guarded by Walker. Duncan, a screen. Here's Marbury. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's the East. The lead is 15. Here's Aldridge. To the inside. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. George against Marion. Aldridge with a screen on Stojakovic. Beal can't get it to go.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
Shot's good by Stojakovic. 7 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Shot's good by Walker.
You know, I think Walker has really worked hard on the three-point shooting throughout his career, and it shows. He's a much better deep ball shooter than he was when he first came into the league.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
To Beal. Drummond a screen. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
Simply missed the connection there. I mean, I like the unselfishness. Admirable, but just not the result.
Barber guarded by Walker and stolen by Drummond. Left side Walker. He dishes it to Beal. It's blocked. And they're moving it up. Here's Marbury. No good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. George passes to Drummond. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Oladipo, he's checked in for George. And it's Dragic in for Walker. Nash against Dragic. Nash kicks to Marion. O'Neal a screen on Beal. Off the screen, and it falls over the rim and in. Marion's got 7 points.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Dragic the pass to Oladipo. Pass to Dragic. A three. Nailed from three-point land. Dragic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Screen by O'Neal. Nash dishes to Marion. Oladipo against Stojakovic. Kicks to Nowitzki. Over Aldridge. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Stojakovic.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, and you know, it looks effortless, easy, silky smooth, textbook shooting form. Man, that's nice.
It's good. 7 points for Beal.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Nash kicks to Nowitzki. Over Aldridge. Nowitzki, no good. Now the East All-Stars with it. 15-point game. Drummond sets the screen for Beal. The pass to Oladipo. To the middle. Marion with the steal. Passes it to Stojakovic. It's an open look and hits. Stojakovic has got 4 points this quarter.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
Aldridge a screen. And Beal kicks to Oladipo. Back to Beal. Aldridge with a screen on Marion. Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 10.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Stojakovic the pass to Marion on the wing. Marion. Stojakovic against Oladipo. From deep. East grabs the miss. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, it's hard to overstate the strength of Oladipo. Sometimes you just can't shake this guy off his shot.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the East All-Stars?
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Nash has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pass to Dragic. Here's Aldridge. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
Solid rebound there. And with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Nash. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Basket counts. Nash has got 5.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Dragic a screen on Payton. Here's Aldridge. Nice D from Nowitzki. From about 19 feet, Payton, good. And here's Oladipo. 7 points in the game. Beal with a screen for Oladipo. Outside, Beal. From outside, off the mark. Now Nash. He has 5. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. Nice D from Oladipo. He kicks it to Beal. Second shot opportunity. Indeed, Drummond drops it in.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
Oladipo dishes to Drummond. Marion against Beal. Back to Drummond. And they pick up 2. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Nowitzki, offensive rebound. Back to Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on Dragic. Nash's shot is in. Nash has got 7 points in the game.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie field. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And so it's the East All-Stars controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. They've got Duncan, and it's Yao in at the center, filling out the middle.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Payton's gone 3 for 5 from the field. James sets the screen for Westbrook. LeBron James on the wing. To the inside, Durant. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Payton. That one good for 2.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against a guy who towers over him.
Yeah, I like his heart there, the competitive spirit. I mean, refusing to be held in check by bigger defenders. That's all heart and competitive spirit.
And Davis throws it down.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Payton kicks to Garnett, stolen by Durant. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. He feeds it to Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And James picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Ryan is checked in for Payton. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Francis. He's covered by Irving. Takes the 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Lobbed up there for Durant. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
O'Neal's checked in for Duncan. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Francis, covered by Irving. Francis passes to Yao. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Davis with a screen on O'Neal. And LeBron James with the 3.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
To the inside. And yet that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. James up top, defended by Yao. For 3, Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's 15 points for Russell Westbrook.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Yao kicks to Bryant. Stolen by Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Yeah, it looks too easy for him. Almost looks too easy for him, I should say, Greg. I mean, their chemistry really, really at a high level.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's Garnett. No good, unable to end this run. LeBron against Yao. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
Free throw good, James. Paul George is checked in for the East. Kemba Walker comes in for Irvin. Second free throw, no good. And Bryant wide open. He shoots and just miss after miss right now. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Westbrook, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Weber against LeBron. Good D by Weber.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Weber. Weber hits them both. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
There's a good screen. Here's LeBron. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
No good on the free throw. Goran Dragic is checked in for the East. And the second free throw, good.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Here's O'Neal. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Davis. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
To the inside, O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Dragic against Bryant. Dragic against the bucket.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's two.
Time now for an injury report.
It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. He'll be sidelined for the rest of this game, and it doesn't look like he'll be back on the court anytime soon. Very bad news. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Shot's good by Walker.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
And knocking down a bunch of them, too. Outstanding shooting in this fourth quarter.
Walker's gone 3 of 4 from distance. Only the one miss. Wow. Walker against Bryant. Over Walker. O'Neal trying to break free. The shot by Bryant, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
He gets it in there.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
Here's Walker, and it's sent back by Bryant. Weber kicks to Stojakovic. Rebound by the East All-Stars. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one drops. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron. Here's Payton. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Marbury. Misses the 3.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Drummond a screen. LeBron with it. Off the screen. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. James has got 20 points.
And James makes scoring look so effortless. Once he kicks it into gear, there's not much you can do to stop it.
It's stolen by Dragic. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Marber, he's guarded by Dragic. And the shot goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
James, the pass to Drummond. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's 10 points for Andre Drummond.
He doesn't do some of the damage that other big men do on the perimeter, but inside, Drummond's got just as much game as anybody.
Count that one.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's James. It's deflected. Marber, he's guarded by Dragic. Feeds it to O'Neal. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Hey, you know, Kevin, that's what you want to see. Strong passing inside, leading to the hoop.
Just keep taking this.
Now here's Dragic. Not a lot of room. Drummond sets the screen for LeBron. Kicks it to Walker. And there's the 3-second violation. Beal's checked in for LeBron. Here's Payton. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Walker. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
One shot, find the lanes.
.104 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Walker against Payton. Marber, he's guarded by Dragic. The pass to Weber. Over George. Weber gets the bucket.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Well, hopefully they can ride this momentum into the next game, because this one is done. Over. Fine.
Drummond a screen. Dragic a screen on Weber. Here's Walker with the 3. Rebound by Young. To the paint, stolen by Walker. Outside Dragic. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.